Hello everyone, myself KK Bhatt from LPM Public School, Gola Bazaar, Gorakhpur. Dear students, yesterday or we can say that in previous video I explained what is class. I explained what is class and also I described the differences between class, phrase and sentences. I hope of that video your doubt has been clear about to take the class. Once again, in this sequence, I am going to teach you the kind of class. Here see here. Classes are three types. The first is the principal class, second is the subordinate class, and third is the coordinate class. Principal class, known some other words like main class and independent class. As same as now see here subordinate class, that is called dependent class, and now see here coordinate class. This particular class also known as main class because the particular class have same meaning as principal class have. It means it completes its full meaning. Today, I am discussing about these three classes. See here, what is principal class, what is subordinate class, and what is coordinate class. So see here, what is principal class. Try to tell you through the example, through the definition. First, your definition. It is a part of a sentence. It is a part of a sentence which has a subject, see here, and a verb, and has its own meaning, own full meaning, without any joining word. How to identify the principal class in the sentences? The first condition is it has also a subject, a verb, and the next is has its own full meaning. It means the part of principal class. It means the principal class sentences does not depend on others for its own meaning. The most important thing, without any joining words. It's very clear that principal class does not have any conjunction. It completes its meaning, but it never has any conjunction. If in the part of sentence there is no conjunction, clearly you identify that the particular part of class is the part of principal class. Dear student, I hope you understand well. Now try to understand it by the example. Just I am going to give you some example to clear your all doubts. See here the example. Look here. You will get your money. You will get your money. I think you will get your money. This sentence gives a full meaning. The sentence gives a full meaning and also had no any conjunction. That is why this part of the sentence is called principal clause. See here, principal clause. Look here. This part of sentence is sentence. When it's become clause, when any other sentence joined in this particular sentence. Look how we can say that you will get your money. That is complete sense in this particular sentence. That is why we say that this is the principal clause. But generally, it is a sentence. It is a sentence. When it becomes a principal clause, when joining any other sentence like that, you will get your money whenever you want. See here. Now this is the complete sentence. What's in the here? We divide the sentence into part. In the first, subjective helping will is verb get and so on this. Here, whenever. Whenever is what? Whenever is a subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction. It means whenever that is described or joining word. Whenever you want. This is the part of sentence. This sentence that completes its meaning. And also the part of sentence has no any conjunction. Try to understand. This part of sentence completes its meaning and had no any conjunction. You will get your money. Here in this part there is no conjunction. That is why this is called principal clause. That is why this part is called principal clause. And here in this sentence, we see here whenever. That is a joining word. Whenever with the part of sentence, any conjunction or joining word, and the particular sentence is called subordinate clause. Subordinate clause. Because this part of sentence joining with subordinating conjunction. Understand? Subordinating conjunction. Look here. I think you understand well what is principal clause. Principal clause. It is also part of sentence having a subject and verb and has its own meaning. And also principal clause has no any conjunction. It's very important to know. No any conjunction add with principal clause. Only subordinate clause and coordinate clause join with conjunction. Subordinate clause join with subordinate conjunction and coordinate clause join with coordinating conjunction. See here one more example to clarify your doubts. Say here, you will get your money. My hope is that. See here. My hope is that I should get done. I should get done. I should get done. Look here. See here and here. Both are different. Both are different. Here just I tell you that this particular sentence completes its meaning. You will get your money. Here this particular sentence completes its meaning. That is why we say that it is a principal clause. And the next conjunction? See here, my hope is. See here, here is my hope is. My hope is. It cannot complete its meaning. It is incomplete. Incomplete meaning. Here you can see incomplete meaning. Then you can put a question. How it is principal class? Then you put here how it is a principal. Then you put here a question. How is it? How is it principal class? Because this particular words have no full meaning. Dear students, it is also a part of principal class. Because this particular sentence joined with this sentence that I should get up. Clear? And why it is principal class? Because here is subject involved and also having no conjunction. And also having no conjunction. What do you understand? Also having no conjunction. Look here. Just I am telling you. My hope is that I should get an award. Here I am describing about my hope is incomplete meaning. See here are notes. See here are notes. Sometimes principal class does not give complete meaning. Sometimes principal class does not give complete meaning. In that case, if there is no joining word, if there is no joining words or no any conjunction before the class, it will be the principal class. So what do you understand about principal class? If there is no conjunction before principal class, that particular word, that particular part is also a part of principal class. The most important thing, principal class has its complete meaning, but in some condition, it may not have complete meaning. But the particular part will not join with any conjunction. Like here, my hope is that. My hope is. My hope is here incomplete meaning. But no joining word before it, so it is also a principal class. I think it is clear to all what is principal class. It means principal principal class is also a part of sentence having subject and verb and also has complete meaning, but it never had any conjunction. Now dear students, I am going to tell you what about subordinate class. What is subordinate class? I hope you understand what is principal class. Now the next is subordinate class. Now I am going to discuss what is subordinate class. See here the definition of subordinate class. It is a part of the sentence. As same as principal class, it is also a part of sentence with a subject and a verb. It means finite word. It means with a finite word. And a subordinator. Subordinator means conjunction. Subordinator means conjunction. Or a joining word. I think you understand well. Subordinator, conjunction, or a joining word. Three words are used here and these are all same. It does not have its own complete meaning. It does not have its own complete meaning. These are all having no complete meaning. What do you understand about it? If see here its own complete meaning. Look here example. If it does not rain, I will leave you. See here, words has been used here. If the particular word described about the conjunction, it means joining words. Joining word, it means conjunction. That is why, without any doubts, we say that if it does not rain, this particular part of sentence is subordinate clause because of the conjunction. Because of the subordinating conjunction. Say here once again. What do you understand about subordinating clause? Subordinate clause, it is a part of sentence with the subject and a verb and a subordinate verb. It means conjunctions are a joining word. It does not have its own complete meaning. This particular part of sentence complete its meaning to join with principal clause. To join with principal clause. Here see, I will meet you. It is a principal clause. If anyone say, if it does not rain, then what is said? What is saying? Here it's clear, I will meet you. I will meet you. So I think you understand. To if here a joining word or subordinating clause, conjunction, that is what this particular part of sentence is called subordinate clause. I think you understand well. What is principal clause? Principal clause, where a subject and verb is found. Principal clause also complete its own meaning, but it's never have any conjunction. The next condition, if the particular sentence does not complete its meaning and complete with join subordinate clause, that is also principal clause if there is no conjunction and with that particular part of the sentence. Like that, you see here in the particular examination, in the particular example. Now see here, and I will tell you more about it through the example. See here some more examples. Look, one more example. Though he is poor. Though he is poor. Here is used though as a joining words. As a joining words. Or we can say as a subordinating conjunction. That is why this part of the sentence, the part of sentence is called subordinate clause. Subordinate clause. Subordinate clause. I think it is clear to everyone. You understand what is subordinate clause? And now I hope you understand well what is principal clause and what. I hope you understand well what is principal clause and what is subordinate clause. Now see here what is coordinate clause. Clauses that are joined by coordinating conjunction are called coordinate clause. It means here in this particular sentence, coordinating conjunctions are important. See here what is coordinating conjunction? As we use and, but, or, either or, neither nor, as well as, not only but also, etc. This word describes the equal balance in the sentence. Equal balance in the sentence. Or we can say that principal clause and coordinate clause both having its own meaning. No one depend on each other. No one depend on each other for its own meaning. See here with example. You had worked hard, but you could not get but you could not get. See here, you had work hard. Here you had work hard. The particular sentence has completed its meaning. Here use but as a coordinating conjunction. You could not get success. You could not get success and you had work. Both completing its meaning. Both completing its meaning. This part, but this part of sentence having conjunction or coordinating conjunction. So this part is called coordinate class, and this part has no conjunction. This part is called principal class. I hope you understand well what is principal class as well as what is subordinate class and coordinate class. Thanks to watch the video. I hope you will subscribe, like and share in your group. Thanks once again.